Brogan, the team marked a return to league duties with a win over Spartans at the weekend. How would you look back on that game overall now?
Yeah, obviously we got the win in the end, but I think it was quite a frustrating first half. But I think our team character showed through our reaction after conceding early in the game. We got 2 quick fire goals and then we go on the game to take control and we find a way to score more goals, and that's what we're all about, scoring goals. It's disappointing to concede a goal, yeah, but I think our reaction really showed a lot of the character in this team. The subs came on, made a huge difference, and I think that's something we've really got this season, is the strength and depth in the squad, where our players are starting or coming on to make a difference. You see the real quality shining through, and yeah, for me, I'd like to add assists and goals to the season this year, so yeah, it's just to keep going, and I'll do what I can for the team.
Of course, as mentioned, there was the return to league action after the experience of the Champions League. It was your second time playing in the competition. What was it like being back in that stage despite the disappointment of the 2 results?
Yeah, it's a total different challenge that we face when we go and play against these top sides. We've seen that when we were there. We were maybe on a different end to what we're used to, scoring goals, and yeah, it's just a different challenge altogether. But I think the experience for the team to see that and to do it together is really important, and it really builds a strong character for us coming back into league action.
Yeah, you mentioned it at the end there. Is that challenge that you faced, the experiences that you had of Champions League football, of playing top opposition, do you think that will stand you in good stead for what you're going to face coming this season?
Yeah, I think it's moments that you can face in football at any moment, so these challenges that we might face in the league as well, it prepares us well for them, and yeah, we look forward to playing in the league action, and hopefully we can get the 3 points.
What's Joe's sort of message been on the back of the Champions League experience? Is it just about, as you say, kind of putting it behind you, learning from it? Is it just about carrying on that now?
Yeah, I think it was important that we look back at the Champions League games and bits in the game that maybe didn't go so well for us, and yeah, we have to learn from them experiences, and if we come up against that kind of opposition again, and obviously that's our aim, is that we go back into that competition at some point, so it's just to learn from the experience, and yeah, we look forward to hopefully playing there again.
And just on the start of the season in general, a lot of new teammates have been embedded into the squad, 6 new players. What's it like being embedding those into the squad as well?
Yeah, it's been really nice actually, having some new faces in, and yeah, I think the team's gelled together pretty quickly. I think you see that in our performances, that there's a good team environment, and we have that on and off the pitch, and it makes a real difference. And Charlie coming in as well, it's important to keep adding quality to the team, and as I touched on earlier, I think the subs making an impact, and it shows the strength and depth we've got. So yeah, these additions have been really good for us. And
a few of your teammates said if they were to take a trait from one of their teammates, they would say your pace. Have you just been blessed with natural pace since a young age?
Yeah, it's not something I've worked on massively, but I would say having been in this kind of environment the past few years, it has improved. So obviously it's stuff we're working on here, but yeah, I think I'm naturally quite quick, and I've got Mia here now, so get a bit of competition. We push each other every week to our top speed, so yeah, it's good to have that.
Yeah, what's it been like competing against her in terms of that regard, and not just off the pitch and training, stuff like that as well, on the pitch, the wingers, do they all sort of work together in terms of adding quality to the game as well?
Yeah, I think we all bring the best out in each other. It's why we've got such a strong squad, is because we can push each other to be like our best self. And yeah, me and Mia when we do like our sprint testing and stuff, we have a bit of competition going on there, so it's good to have that because it pushes me as well and it pushes her.
And just back onto league action, of course, Hearts to come at the weekend. Would you say this could be your toughest test you've faced yet? Do you feel like the Champions League experience as well could help you and stand you in good stead for these types of games?
Yeah, I think it's important that we had the Champions League games in amongst the league games, because yeah, we face a total different challenge, and then it's going to be the same come Sunday. It's a different challenge again, and we'll prepare for it the same way we've prepared for any other game. We'll look at the opposition and we'll see what their threats are, and we'll find ways to hurt them as well.
Yeah, is it just about carrying on? You spoke before about how good the start to the season's been, so many goals, so little conceded. Is it just about taking that into Sunday and treating it like any other game? Yeah,
we've got to take confidence from the amount of goals we've scored, and yeah, we're only conceding 1 so far in the league, but we go to a different challenge against Hearts. They've challenged us in the past, so I think it's just going in with that mindset that we're focused on our type of football and what we're going to do in the game.
So, and just lastly, you mentioned previous as well. You of course had that fixture towards the back end of last season, the disappointment against Hearts. Is it just about learning from those experiences and going on and doing one better come Sunday?
Yeah, obviously we're in a new season. We've got new goals, new focuses. So we know the threat that they could give us last year. So yeah, we need to just focus on this game one at a time, and yeah, we'll look at ways to hurt them.